Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is JRom, aka Mumbles, and you're watching the Lockdown Showdown. Welcome to episode 3 of the Lockdown Showdown. Sometimes something good can come from something bad, and after receiving overwhelming support from our viewers and the bodyboarding world, we are proud to announce the start of the Bodyboarding News Network. This will become more permanent after the lockdown period. The Bodyboarding News Network will continue to bring you rider profiles, feature interviews, updates from around the bodyboarding world tour and news as well. In this episode, we are dropping in on Jacob Romero. We're going to be talking about his life under lockdown and the role Dave and Jeff Hubbard played with him hitting that massive section in Arica in 2013. Right after that, we've been jumping into the latest edition of the news. All right, everybody. Welcome Jacob Romero to the Lockdown Showdown. This is a dropping in section, and I am legally dropping in on Jacob Romero without copping a beating. That is fantastic. What's up, JRom? Welcome to the Lockdown.
How's it? How you doing? How's it, everybody?
Also known as the Flying Hawaiian or the Smiling Hawaiian, Jacob Romero is well known for his aerial antics in and out of the water, but mostly in the water. That is true. Yeah.
Cruise.
So what's up, man? How's life been? What you guys up to? How's the lockdown treating you? How's life under?
Actually been pretty good. Yeah, I've been cruising with my family plenty. Lots of fitness stuff, workout, running, hiking. Waves haven't been too good, so I haven't been really boogie boarding, but I've been soft topping, and it's a lot of family stuff, fishing plenty. Catching choke fish. I think, yeah, it's been pretty good. Besides not having a job, financial-wise, been pretty tough. But our situation here is pretty good. But other than that, yeah, choke family time, cruising.
So you're also taking this time just to reset a bit, recalibrating, looking at what's important and what's not, and kind of like shaking the tree. Exactly. And you see what of the bad stuff falls out and you just chuck it aside. I think this is this whole COVID thing, as it is bad. Let's not take anything away from it, but it's all giving us a little bit of time to reflect on life and just to realize, hold on, man, this is important, this is not important, this is shit, and this is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I was close to a nervous breakdown come this because I just saw my whole business, everything I had, just completely crumble in front of me, and I had no control over that. And just leading into this was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, and all of a sudden, life happens and things work out. So
yeah, you gotta do is like stay positive and like figure shit out and just go. Figure it out and just stay positive and sure.
So you can do
exactly.
But yeah, man, been loving those last edits and been rewatching a couple of your stuff, and you got some of the biggest kahunas hitting the biggest section, and it's bringing us to this that infamous wave in floppers in Arica back in the IBA days in 2013 when you went all T-Rex on that section. And I know you love the right-handers, and watching you there real time, you just wait and you sniff out those right-handers like an absolute bloodhound. So take us through that wave. I mean, that was a sizey monster. What's it, like 2 foot Hawaiian and like 12 foot for the rest of the world?
Yeah. I don't know. I love going to Arica. I love that wave. And it was 2013. I was staying with Rappo and his wife now, Camila, and Dave Hubbard. And then I just got this text from Jeff Hubbard. I was on last Hawaiian in the event, and he texted me before I went to bed, and he was like, just hit the biggest air all us Hawaiians believe. And I was like, okay.
Challenge accepted.
That's my mindset going into that heat with Dave Winchester, the quarterfinal heat. And I don't know, just growing up, I always wanted to just do the biggest airs, like Chad Militante and Honolulu, all those guys. So I was in the heat. It was like 10-foot Hawaiian, maybe a little bigger ones. Man-on-man heat, and Winnie was out like towards the left more, so I think he was a little deep. But then he could have gone. He never went, and the wave came in. I was like, holy shit. This thing has the biggest section coming. Like I could see it lining up. And then so I just turned around. The horn just blew and I was like 1 minute into the heat. So it was just first heat of the day. Yeah, it was first heat of the day, early morning, freaking dark. So you know how Arica is, it gets super cold. And so it was just like very like, oh shit, it's the first wave, my first wave. And I was like, okay, I gotta just do something big. Dave Hubbard was in the channel. And he was caddying, or he just kind of like, he was my morale booster in the channel on the right because he knew I was just going to go right. Fuck, I don't go left. I just go right. So I came in, I dropped bottom turn. Then I didn't even bottom turn. I paddled and I saw like freaking down the line is like a big hook, just like one of the, like a Honolulu section. I was like, all right, okay, this feels like home. Here we go. 10 foot. That was a 10-footer, so that was that 20-foot face was huge. And then I just bottom turned. I saw the section coming. I didn't know the wave was that big at the time. I didn't know the section was that big at the time. All I knew is like I'm just gonna hit this section and try to land it because if I land it, it'll be a big score. So a bottom turn going up, and then section came, invert, everything felt normal. Like I've done it millions of times at Honolulu. Hit it perfectly. And I was like, okay, invert, kind of play it safe because I can land it pretty good. So I did the invert, and then it felt like forever. Like I was just floating.
holding.
Just floating. I was like, oh shit, this is kind of nuts. And I felt my legs like it over-rotated, and the water like in Arica is just dark and just because there was no sun. So I was like looking at black landing, and I was like, I can't land this, right? I'm gonna break my shoulder, break everything. And last, like you can watch the video. Last second, I threw my board, and then I didn't land again. I think I got a 1.75 or maybe a 3 or something. But then I went over the falls, hit my ass, and that's it. Like I thought I was gonna get way more hurt than what I got, and I came out the back. The first thing Dave Hubbard said, he didn't tell me how big it was. He just said, Jacob, you still got 18 or so minutes left.
Get back out there.
And I was like, I didn't want to ask him, was that big or could I land in it or anything? Like I didn't ask him that. I was like, okay, I want to beat Winnie. That's my mindset. That's all I had. And it was crazy. That was the only wave that came in that only right-hander. I never go left, but only wave that I found a section on in that heat. And when I went in, this guy showed me on the video, and he was like, look at this. This is bullshit. I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? It was like, oh, that thing is huge. And then Dave, to this day, told me it's the biggest thing he's seen from the channel. Because he was in the spot. He was like right.
Yeah, because he's
in
like
the
around.
channel. Like if he had a camera. Yeah, if he had a camera right there, he said that thing was mental. He didn't want to hype it out in the water because he knew I still had like 18 minutes to go, and just kind of stayed calm and try to beat Winnie. But I didn't know it was that big. I just felt it was kind of big, but like I didn't know it was gonna blow up that much. So that was crazy.
Yeah, I remember literally drinking something and I ended up just spitting it out all over the computer, all over everything, because nobody was expecting that. Like, yeah, it's, you just log in, you're kind of like, okay, cool, it's happening, still finding the live feed, still finding its feet, you know how it goes in the first bit, and all of a sudden there goes this little man. We're like, what is he doing? No, and you hit that thing, and it was just like silence, just spitting out. And I mean, I think it was Manny there at the stage, and I think he lost all the marbles that he had in his brain. I mean, nobody could actually keep it together. Being there, having seen that, not at that size, but man, that's some serious commitment. I mean, it's shallow as. Did that thought even cross your mind when you when you went for that section? Were you thinking of nothing but just hitting the section? This is home. I'm gonna send it.
I don't really trick. To be honest, I don't really care too much. Like I know it's a dangerous wave. But when I boogie board and I do airs, I know there's consequences. I don't really think about the reef too much. I think about like landing in the flats or like landing landing more on my board, not hitting reef or like the rocks in front of me. Like I feel like at Honolulu Bay, I get afraid of hitting the sections because I know it's gonna fly me on and I'm gonna land in flats and it's gonna be a freaking like knock the wind out of me like this.
Yeah,
that's what I'm more afraid of. I don't think I'm afraid of too much on the reef. Like, yeah, it doesn't really faze me. It's just going into the flats, kind of like, yeah, I know I'm gonna take a beating on my stomach or my chest, but here we go. Just hold on.
That's super sick. I think you're more afraid of the cold water than anything else. I mean, you guys do not deal with the cold in any way whatsoever.
Exactly. Yeah, because when you surf cold water, you're landing, especially in Arica, it's like you're landing on cement. So
it is. What's up? What's up, Jax?
Yeah, exactly. What's up?
What's up, world? What's up, world? The world's watching you and your long hair. What are you doing? Sure. You want to go fishing, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Dad. Take me fishing, Dad. Sure. No, that's epic, dude. Wow. Jeez, man. It was still like one of the surreal moments in bodyboarding history and I think you'll forever be known as, the guy that went up and hit that 12-footer.
I didn't have a board sponsor when I did that.
Oh, yeah? No ways. So no number 6, no nothing. Yeah. So let's talk about your number 6 board. I mean, that's a really sick little setup you got there. So what's your type of dimension? What type of template do you ride when it comes to those specific ways? Or do you have like a one board does all type of board?
One board does all. I've been riding the same exact board, like template from Turbo Days since 2009. Their Turbo and number 6 are made in the same factory in Taiwan. So I just told them when I signed the number 6, I was like, I want the same board I was riding with Turbo. So this is a 40-inch bat tail, Poly Pro 1-stringer mesh. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need. But why the bat tail, not the crescent? Yeah.
I feel like with bat tail, like you get more speed and you have more, when you hit the section, there's a lot more board that the tail can do. It's just more, for me, I feel like it reacts quicker than a crescent tail.
Okay. That's good insight.
Yeah. I've just been riding. I tried doing the crescent tail in 2014. I mean, I was still doing big airs, but it never felt right. So I just went back.
Okay.
Doing that. I feel like you more speed.
And you use that board in Itaquachara as well.
Yeah. Same exact board.
Everywhere,
maybe for colder water, I'll try to use a more broken in board.
Mm-hmm.
And then warmer water, I'll use a brand new board, more of a brand new board. But I don't like brand new boards. I like broken in boards, like little flex in them. So
yeah, that's correct.
But yeah, one board does it all. The number 6 JRom boys.
With the beard. Now you just got a mini beard version to going down there.
Yeah, it might come back big time because I don't have a job that I don't need to trim and make it all fancy. So
nice. So let's talk about your Mentawai trip you had recently. We all miss Mentawai Mondays. I don't know if you ran out of content or you just ran out of stoke. Holy shit, but man, there was some crazy good ways you got there. That trip seemed to be like 1 in a million.
Yeah. So Mentawais, we went last year, June. It was a dream trip. I always wanted to go there. Just the fact that you could just eat, drink, surf, come in, eat, drink, surf. It was mean. So like we scored waves. It was like a last minute decision for me. It was either, I think there was a contest I think it was during Arica or whatever, Chile, and I really wanted to go, but then yeah, anyway, I didn't want. I made the decision to do a free surf trip with the boys. It was like 8 of us from Hawaii, and we scored waves. I hear like if you don't score, like it's pretty shitty for sure.
Yeah,
But we got
what
some
do you
really
do?
good waves. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was sick. We just went to different surf spots and surf. Like you go around an island. Oh shit, there's a firing wave. Okay, we'll surf all day and eat lunch, go surf some more, eat dinner, do it all again the next day. And the group of guys we went with was super good. Like if you go with a freaking group of guys that are just shitty or like just bad attitude, bad vibes, and it's gonna suck. But
Yeah.
we scored. I have a lot of content still. I felt like Mentawai Mondays. I was like, let's keep posting. But I think they want to do something with the photos. But I was like, shit, it's taking so long. I might just freaking post my own shit. So
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
And
I got so much content, man. We scored some good waves, and all the boys are ripping. There's still this, but it hasn't hit the internet yet. But Josh Wills has a shot of the trip. It's this biggest invert, big invert. He has an old school BZ hub. He was riding, and it fully looks like Jeff hitting this big ass air and over dry reef. So once it hits the internet, everyone's gonna trip. I was tripping when I saw it live and I saw the photos. Like, oh shit, it was just nuts. We surfed this right hand wave called the Nut or Red Nut.
Yeah,
and it comes from deep water, so lots of water moving, and it hits his shelf, and it just barrels onto dry reef, and he got barreled, and he just whacked this huge invert. So yeah, that trip was sick, dream trip, and Josh had the wave of the trip, in my eyes. So
oh man, can't wait to see that. But I think the world's also very ready for a JRom edit to drop. So I reckon you gotta, now that you got some time, I reckon you should put that thing together. Just had that face, had a little monk, the little sea otter monk face of yours right there, and drop.
It's on the internet. The Mentawais. It's on my IGTV thing, boy.
Yeah, but something more, something special, something new, something JRom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something fresh, bro.
Oh, fresh. Yep. I'm working with
Send them.
Kayahi. So
all right, so we can look forward to something fresh coming from the JRom itself.
Exactly.
All right, good stuff, dude. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for allowing me to drop in and not punching my lights out. It's really good to see you. It's really good to catch up again. And then, brother, stay safe, stay clean, surf mean. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Thank you, bro. Thank you for this opportunity.
And in the news, lucky for some that can hit the waves, Sydney was absolutely lit with some incredible swell from south of the bridge, and Shaun Peterson has captured it all. Jump to their Instagram feed and check it out. If you can't hit the water and you want to improve your bodyboarding skills, Amaury Lavernhe is offering daily workout sessions, 12 o'clock Canary time, on his Instagram. He's focusing on mobility, flexibility, and stability. Go check out Antonio Cardoso. He's been dropping some insane edits on him riding waves in Mexico and Nazaré. We also recommend 4-time Women World Champion Isabela Sousa. While you're at it, jump over to her YouTube channel and check out Onda Bella. Well, that's it for episode 3 of the Lockdown Showdown. Coming up in episode 4, we are touching base with Seb Goulart, marketing manager from Pride Bodyboards, and we're going to be discussing the impact COVID-19 has on the bodyboarding industry. Well, that's it from all of us. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on the new Bodyboarding News Network.